Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Reading 99. I want to take you through the procedures on how to log in and how to find everything that you're going to need for this quarter. I'm going to share my screen with a picture of your Moodle page. So hang in there just a second while I get it going. And here we go. So I want you to know how to use Moodle. First thing, look over here on this side and you see this X, you can close that. And over here on this side, you can close that. If you open it, you're able to see where the weeks are over here, and you can easily jump from one week to the next and open them. Also on this side is the library access. Also, if you need help with Moodle at all, use right here. You can click on this and get help. I think it's 24/7. So, use that if you need it to help you get back on track. And that is help with Moodle technology. So it's not help with tutoring or anything. I'm going to show you that a little bit later. So I'm going to close this side up at least to give me more room to show you everything that's going on. Now remember that my screen is a teacher's screen. So if it looks a little different, it may be, but yours is basically the same thing. So as I scroll down, I can see these over here that are going to correspond to these here. First place I want to go is to the course syllabus. And over here, you can see what's in the course syllabus. I especially want you to look at the performance criteria here. You see what everything is worth. All of Reading Horizons is worth 60%. Discussion forums are 25%. And quizzes are 15%. And these quizzes are inside Reading Horizons. Now, for those of you who are attempting to pass the participation academic honesty verification, I notice that, hold on just a minute, somebody trying to join. Okay. If you were trying to pass that participation academic honesty verification quiz, you notice that this question was incorrect. And we tried to get it repaired and made it the right answer, but it was not available to do that because once you start the quiz, you can't change anything inside it. So if anybody is still stuck on that one, the correct answer that they want you to put down is 25, but the real answer is 15. If you have everything answered correctly on the participation academic honesty verification quiz, except for that one, let me know and I'll be glad to give you credit for that question. All right, so the next thing I wanted to show you was I think you know about ethics, the course schedule right here. And this takes you week by week. So if you want to know what's going to happen in the future, you can look here. And let me see if I can get her. Nope, she hasn't logged in yet. So, all right. So if you see me looking over, I'm looking at my phone to see who's trying to join and can't get in. All right. On the right-hand side here, you see the assignments and what's going to be happening in the future weeks. And you see all the different stories that we're going to be reading and discussion forums. And it goes on down all the way through to week 8, where we'll be completing the course. So if you have any questions, please feel free to check in that and see what else you might have questions about. And feel free to ask me anytime. All right, so that brings me to email. I always have a lot of emails to send out, and probably your inbox is a little full right now because I've been sending them out a lot to help you get started. Please feel free to question me and send me questions and let me know what you need help with. I'm always happy to help you. All right. The next thing on my list is you saw the due dates and everything that was due. All of your discussion forums from now on are going to be due with your initial post, the first one that you post, on Wednesday evenings by 11:55 p.m. From now on. Week 1 was a little different because we started on a Monday instead of Sunday. And everything will be due with your 2 posts that you're going to reply to your peers, and all of Reading Horizons each week will be due on Sunday evening at 11:55. So from now on, your weeks are going to run Sunday to Sunday. It will open on a Sunday and it will close on Sunday. So you have an overlapping day there each week. All right, let me move on to the next thing. At the top of the page up here, let me go back to home and to our course. So at the very top of the page, you see this information, and then you see this. Important dates. Also, my email is here, and when you click on that, it'll take you to my email so that you can send me one directly from there. So please take into consideration right here. Today was the last day to do drop add. I hope if you wanted to engage in another class that you were able to do so. All right, the last day that you can actually withdraw from a class is on October the 10th, Tuesday, October the 10th. So keep that in mind. You cannot withdraw after that date. If you're having difficulty, please let me know. I want to help you stay in the course. GMC is really focusing on retention, and they have given us a chance to, hold on just a minute. She says she's in the waiting room. It's not showing me she is. Ooh. All right, hold on just 1 second while I try to get her in. All right, I'm going to unshare right now my screen and see if I can figure out where she is. All right, I'm going to share again. Go back to where we were. Okay. Now, I was on, I lost my train of thought, so I'm not really sure where I was. But, oh, I know, on retention. So GMC is focusing on retention, so I'd really like for you to let me know and let me help you stay in the course. If you're having difficulty, please email me and let me know what I can do to help you stay in the course. I want you to be successful at all times. I want you to learn a lot in this class. It's a very good class. It'll help you in your future classes, especially in those that require a lot of reading. So please make sure that you contact me and give me plenty of time to help you. All right, next thing on my list is following the path. So in week 1, where we are, this was the first thing that you needed to do in order for you to get an entrance into the class. It's called the Participation and Academic Honesty Verification. And it is based on the syllabus. So if you haven't read the syllabus, you need to do so. All right, so the next thing is that GMC has added this new feature that is called servant leadership. And inside here, there was a video for you to watch right here. And I hope you did. And there's also another resource of an article for you to read. So both of those are excellent resources for you. And you're going to need those. I'm clicking over here on week 1. And when we get to week 1, I want you to show that all the weeks are formatted the same. You're going to start at the top and you're going to work your way down each week. You're going to read through all of these items here. And again, you're going to read through about Reading Horizons Elevate and how to log in. I hope everybody knows how to do that and that you've started. This is very important that you go ahead and get started this week. And then it tells you what we're going to be doing. This is your activity for the week. You're going to log in and you're going to start with this beginning introduction. And there is a diagnostic assessment. It kind of helps place you where you need to be. So, and then you're going to work on lessons 1 through 9. And you're going to complete chapter 1, quiz 1. And all of this is in Reading Horizons. And the link to Reading Horizons is right here. And then we have our first discussion post. And the first discussion post is on being a servant leader and also about what you are interested in, what books you like. And you must always click right here on reply here. You do not click on add a new discussion because that's just going to take you to no man's land. So you want to click on reply here and use that and you will see everybody's responses. Now, once you post, there is a 30-minute delay. And it tells you that, let me find out where it is. Right here. There's a 30-minute delay after submission of your first post where you will not be able to see other students' posts. So it's going to take a 30-minute break before you can see everything. Now, the other weeks will follow the same format. When you go to week 2, which you cannot see yet because it doesn't open until Sunday, the weeks open on Sunday morning early, and they, I think they start at 12:01 a.m. in the morning, and you can work on them all week until the next Sunday at 11:55 p.m. So remember about the discussion forums, they are due each week. Your initial post is due on Wednesdays, and then your 2 responses to your peers are due Sundays at 11:55 p.m. Again, I beg you to ask questions, email me often, and let me know what's happening. All right, let me talk about the 12-day rule, and that is also in our syllabus. So let me go back up there and find it. Here's your course description. Student learning objectives, course content. It tells you what we're going to be doing the whole quarter. Remember that quarters are only 8 weeks and they go by quickly. The only textbook we have for this class is Reading Horizons Elevate. So you want to make sure that you log in there and make sure that it's working for you. And this tells you about the weeks from Sunday to Sunday. Ethics, hope you'll read through that. Course schedule. The discussion forum guidelines are here to help you have a good grade in discussion forums. You will want to read through this. I do want to tell you that beginning in week 3, your discussion forums initial post must be 200 words because that's when we're going to start reading stories. And okay, so I'm just going to tell you about the 12-day rule. And the 12-day rule states that if you do not participate for 12 days, you will be withdrawn from the class. You have to either post to a discussion forum, or you have to take a quiz in Reading Horizons, or a test in Reading Horizons in order to stay in the class once every 12 days. If you don't, you're going to be hearing from me, and then I'm going to have to withdraw you. So you want to make sure that you stay in the class and do the lessons and take the quizzes. All right, now, right here are the student resources. It's always, if this is still above week 1. And everything is here that you could possibly want. All sorts of forms and links right here, important things. Here's disability services. If you had an IEP when you were in high school and you want to continue it here at GMC, you need to follow this and pay attention to these directions here and fill out the necessary paperwork and do exactly what they tell you to do in order to continue that. All right, tutoring information. We have a new company that is helping with tutoring, and it is called Brainstorm or something like that. Also, you have access to tutoring from your advisors, the student advisors. And let's see what else. Library guides. Now, this is our online library, and you are free to use this. There's no charge. And if you have to write a paper in a class, you want to make sure that you follow and the directions that are given, and then use this resource to help you find your information, your resources. All right, so let's go down to tutoring. Oh, tutorials. I want to find tutoring. And it is here at the top before the lessons start. Free online tutoring. It's a company called BrainFuse. All right, and so here it is, and it tells you the different courses and how to get assistance. So you want to use BrainFuse as much as you can if it's needed. Okie dokie, so let's see what's next. Let me look at my list again. Okay, the difference between an IU and a withdrawal. I started to talk about this a minute ago, but the IU is what is given if you go over your 12-day rule. I will have to give you an IU, which is the same as a failing grade, and you will, it will affect your GPA, and it will affect your financial aid. So please don't let that happen. Contact me often, keep me informed of what's going on. All right, the withdrawal. If you wish to withdraw from a class, which again, I encourage you to make sure you talk with your professors in those classes. Let us help you stay in the class. Let us see what we can do to make things a little bit better for you. So please give us a chance to help out. Don't just drop out and not, email me or contact me in some way. So let me help you stay in the course and be successful. This is a 5-hour course, so it can really help improve your scores. All right, so if you have a withdrawal and you do it yourself, you withdraw, you will not receive a failing grade. You will receive a W, but it could affect your financial aid. So you want to make sure that you talk to your financial aid advisor before you make any big decisions like that. All right, next on my list is you should have completed two things, at least these two things, before tomorrow. You should have completed your participation academic honesty verification quiz, and you should also have completed your diagnostic assessment in Reading Horizons. Please make sure you do both of these. Tomorrow morning, they're going to be going through everybody's roles, their rosters, and seeing who has not done this, and they will be withdrawing you automatically. So if you have not done this, please make sure that you complete both of these. Let me see what else. Don't forget about your graduation course. And excuse me, your graduation coaches. And make sure you check with them for any assistance that you might need. They're here to help you. I am here to help you be successful. You can do online courses. If you've never done one before, don't be disturbed about it. Please make sure you contact me and let me help you if you ever run into a problem. Remember that you start at the top of each week and you go through the whole week until you get to the bottom of the list. And then when week 2 opens, or week 3, or whatever week you're on, you're going to be doing the same thing over and over. You're going to start at the top and go on down all the way through, do all the reading, complete the activities, make sure that you do those, that you go to Reading Horizons Elevate, and that you do the discussion. And then you can see that that's the end, because week 2 will then be opening up on Sunday. And you start the process over. You start at the top and you work your way down. Okay? Now, the next thing, my expectations are that you will participate every day, that you will log in, that you will make sure that you go to Reading Horizons every day, that you will work in Reading Horizons. There are 95 lessons, and they start off pretty easy, but little by little they get more difficult and they get longer. So you want to make sure that you work diligently in these and don't get behind, because once you get behind, those 8 weeks just zip on by. So make sure that you participate every day. Look at the discussion forums, read the stories, answer the questions, and make sure you participate. That's the biggest thing you can do to be successful in this class. And I'm here to help you. So make sure you contact me. Let's see what else. I think that's it. So I hope that if you have questions, you will email me and let me know what your concerns are. If you have not started the course yet, you need to jump right in, because the course started on Monday. So again, you have from Monday to Sunday. Friday this week is when your first discussion post is due. And then you have days to complete your responses to 2 peers on 2 different days. Again, I'm here and I want to help you. So make sure that you contact me, that you keep in touch with me. Let me know what's going on. If I need to know something that's going to keep you from working in your class, don't just leave me hanging. I'm going to be checking in to find out what's going on. All right, please contact me with questions and have a good quarter. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody online and having a great time this quarter. Don't forget that you need to be choosing a book to read during this quarter, because we're going to talk about it throughout the quarter. Thank you so much for being in the course. See you soon. Bye.